Oh, hey guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers, Blowers, and Guns. How's everybody doing? As you guys saw, I recently went to the range with my friends, and we had a great day. Well, we always have a great day when it comes to going to the range with your friends, you know? Nice day, it was a little windy, but had a good time. Everybody needs a little bit of stress relief, you know what I mean? Taking my two weapons that I brought to the range out of my 36-inch Ranger bag, compliments of 3V gear. Go check them out, link is in the description. Fantastic bag, you use it as a backpack, carries double rifles in there, you know, 2 ARs fit, 2 headsets fit in there, lots of storage space, you know what I mean? Fantastic, go check them out. As you guys know, I always complain about cleaning my guns after a date at the range. I think it's a chore. I hate it. Today I'm going to try something completely different though. Number one, I'm going to remove the BCG right now from both rifles, right? And I'm going to take them apart as much as I can. Not just the bolt itself. I'm not going to remove the extractor and the springs and the roll pins or anything like that. Just the plunger thing and also the bolt, all right? And as you can see, it's not terribly dirty, even though I did shoot about 125 rounds out of it. It's not terrible, you know what I mean? But I'll take this apart, and today I'm gonna actually use my ultrasonic cleaner for a change. As you guys know from my regular channel, Mowers and Blowers, I deal with small engine equipment, and usually I use that to clean carburetors and stuff, you know? Only really bad carburetors. I mean, stuff that really needs to get inside deep, you know what I mean? It takes a while. It's a process because you got to heat up the water to a certain temperature, whatever, and then let the ultrasonic stuff do its thing, you know, but it usually cleans out the internals really well, you know what I mean? So I'm going to take this 9mm bolt also apart, and we're going to throw it in my ultrasonic cleaner. The heat has been heating up this morning already, so it's almost up to temperature. And we'll just take this apart and drop it into the ultrasonic cleaner. I'm going to show you guys everything. Now, usually the ultrasonic cleaners, you could use like Deep Purple or Pine Sol or any kind of degreasing detergent, you know, and mix it with water, you know, from into concentrate, and so that you have that soapy substance. Some people just use water, you know what I mean? But there's actually a special solvent solution that you can use for ultrasonic cleaners. This is bore solvent, you know, ultrasonic gun cleaner, all right? It's pretty expensive, to be honest with you. You pour this in and mix it with a little bit of water, and then it should do the trick really well. You take this pin out. I usually have a pick, but I'm lazy. I don't want to go get it. Take this little cotter pin out, and then your firing pin comes out. That's pretty dirty. And then the little plunger over here, you twist it and you pull it out the top. That's pretty dirty. And then the bolt comes right out, and that's pretty dirty. So I'm just going to drop all this stuff into the cleaner. Here's the 9mm one. It looks a little bit different. Same premise though. Take the cotter pin. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should remember which one goes where, right? Because the cotter pin, does it look a little different than that? The firing pin to the 9 has a spring on it. We'll just keep the spring on there. And you could tell, you know, because the AR one looks like that. You could just tell, you know. But the cotter pin, I think, is interchangeable. And there's no bolt that comes out of here because it's not gas driven. That's the extractor and all that stuff. All right, so I'm just going to drop it in and we'll see what happens. So here's my ultrasonic cleaner. This is 50 degrees Celsius as the target temperature. I've had it going, so it's reached 51 already. We want at least 30 minutes of sonic cleaner time. You open it up. You've got that bore solvent cleaner. I also have some leftover detergent that was in there. I just shove it all in there. It has a little metal basket where you can lift it up like that, you know. So I'm going to put the AR bolt Oh dear, it doesn't fit. So maybe I take the basket out because I want it to fit, you know? And I'll just fish the rest of it out. Well, it's not completely submerged, you know? And I'll put the 9mm bolt this way. It's not completely submerged, but it'll clean just that part, and then I'll just flip it upside down again, you know? Here's the bolt. I'm gonna have to fish this crap out later, you know? And the pins, plunger. You just throw it all in there like that, all right? I wish I had a bigger one. They do make bigger ones, but it's expensive. Of course! Big is always expensive. All right, so look, and I just turn it on. And then it should start doing its thing. It should start going zzz, you know? Mine's a little old. I've had it for a while. When it starts making noises, I'll turn you back on. So you just let it do its thing for about 30 minutes. Go check it out when it's done. See you in a bit. It's hot. Stirring it up a little bit, maybe add some more time to it. Oops. We'll come back to this after 30 minutes. So while my bolts are in the ultrasonic cleaner, got my upper to my AR, and just checking it out. I only put 100 rounds through it yesterday, and it's not really dirty at all, but nevertheless, I'm going to cover up the optic just so it doesn't drip any of this gun cleaner on it. I'm going to blow it along the feed rails, the feed ramps, through the barrel, and then point it downwards on this cardboard. Clean the gas tube, dust cover, the inner part where the charging handle go, and then take a air compressor, blow it out. Using some CLP, cleans, lubricates, and protects, from my friends over at Lucas Oil Products Outdoor Line. This has some oil in it too, and also it cleans and protects. So I'm just spraying a bunch in there just to lubricate it. And on the outside here it's kind of yucky, so I'm going to wipe that down a little bit. Blow it out so it's not too thick. Here's the lower, not dirty at all. I'm just going to blow it out with the air compressor and we're good to go. Here's the upper to my 9, not dirty at all. I only put about 60 rounds through here. So again, I'm just going to blow it out with the air compressor. Here's the AR-9 lower, and it's pretty clean, but there's some residue there. I'll blow that out. Okay, so it was in the ultrasonic cleaner for about an hour because I kept on adding time to it. Just wanted to make sure, you know, and I did both sides, you know. So it's very hot. It's like boiling water right now. I don't know if you guys can tell, this is hot. And it's clean, very clean. So now I feel pretty confident that I could just blow this out with the air compressor. And it ought to be good. Do some oiling of it. But this really gets into the crevices. I'm trying to fish out the little stuff in there, but it's so hot, you know? Might have to pour that water out. Here's the bolt for the AR. Ow! Damn. Okay, I fished it out with my hands. It wasn't that hot. I mean, it was hot, but not boiling, you know what I mean? So I reinstalled the pin in there. I'm going to oil this before I put it in. Just a light coat. Here's the AR-1. Piston was very clean. The rings were very, very clean. And the firing pin was very clean. I'm going to oil this, put this all back. So that was the first time I used my ultrasonic cleaner to clean the BCGs. I feel pretty confident that it's nice and clean. If you guys are interested in ultrasonic cleaner, you may want to get a bigger one than what I had. I had a 2-liter one. It cost me like about $45 like 5 years ago. But it might be worth it. It made cleaning the BCG a lot easier. Cleaning guns still sucks though, but pretty clean. Thanks a lot for joining me on today's episode. We'll see you guys next time on Mowers, Blowers, and Guns. Hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, remember to give me a like. Also, comment below. Subscribe. Remember, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It's free, right? Also, hit that little bell. That way you'll get post notifications whenever there's a new video and you won't miss out on any of them. Remember to follow my Instagram and Facebook, as well as if you'd like to donate $1 or $2, paypal.me/mowersandblowers. Really appreciate all the support. Also, to keep the videos coming every day, support the channel. Bye.